有時候你看到，咱在菲律賓大漢嘅囡仔，心內實在有淡薄擔心。
Sometimes we see the young people who grow up here in the Philippines, when we are a little bit worried.
行廊有，
They've got everything,
唔捌對到困難，
and they've never experienced
愛什麼
difficulties.
春秋就有，
Whatever they want, they just reach out their hands and they will get it.
但是屬靈嘅生命未進步，
But their spiritual lives cannot grow
因為無法拄到困難。
because they aren't able to experience difficulties.
我12歲已經開始出嚟追工，
I started working at the age of 12 years old.
14歲已經唔捌及出嚟討一角銀。
At 14 years of age, I have never asked even for a single penny from my parents.
現在我嘅囡仔咧，
And today, what about my children?
姐啊姐啊姐啊，
They just reach out their hands and say, I need money.
伊真好命，
They are living such a good life,
但你失去一項物件，
but they have lost something.
伊失去困難，
They have lost
因為
difficulties
失去困難，
because they've lost
失
difficulties.
去長進嘅機會。
They have lost the opportunity to grow.
屬靈嘅生命梗唔是安尼，
Isn't it spiritual lives are also
今日
like
咱
that?
信主很久，靈性未進步，
How come we've been a Christian for so long and our spiritual lives
因為
aren't growing?
面對困難嘅時陣，
But whenever we face
咱無去
difficulties,
面對，
we don't face the
咱走
difficulties.
無去，
We flee from difficulties.
咱失去一個成長嘅機會，
And we lose the opportunity for us to grow.
咱未記
We have forgotten.
困難是咱屬靈嘅食物，
The difficulties are our spiritual food.
遵行上帝旨意第三款嘅食物。
Doing God's will, that is the third spiritual food.
約翰第4章34節，
John chapter 4 verse 34.
耶穌講：我嘅食物就是遵行差我來嘅旨意，追食伊嘅工作。
My food, said Jesus, is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work.
真正嘅滿足是完成了上帝嘅旨意，
True satisfaction or fulfillment is doing God's will.
因為真正嘅飽足的確是對基督耶穌嚟。
Because true satisfaction comes only from Jesus Christ.
世界無一個人有這無項物件，互你呢個真正嘅滿足。
There is no one and nothing in this world can bring you true satisfaction.
無論你嘅丈夫、你嘅太太是羅聽你、羅對你好，
No matter how much your husband or your wife loves you,
伊無法滿足你心內最需要嘅需要，
they aren't able to fulfill the deepest needs of your heart
除了你嘅上帝。
apart from your God.
我唔知你有想到這項代志無。
And I don't know whether you have thought of something.
當我retire退休嘅時陣，我記得咯，
That where do I go when I retire?
有一擺你去外國佚佗，
One time you travel abroad and for a vacation.
去 Europe，
You went to Europe
去到一個所在，
and you lived in a certain place.
早起看到這個 sunrise 起來，
And in the morning you see the sunrise.
哇，非常嘅水，非常嘅漂亮。
Extremely beautiful scene.
暗暝看到 sunset 落
And
來，
in the evening you see the sunset.
哇，非常嘅偉大。
Extremely beautiful, great.
你心內想，
And in your heart you start to think
當我 retire 嘅時陣，
that when I retire,
我要徛這個所在，
I'm going to reside
我要
in
欣
this place.
賞這個很水嘅環境。
I'm going to appreciate this very beautiful scenery.
設想
And if,
your dream come true，
say for example, your dream come true,
你退休咯，
you have retired,
你徛喺這個所在。
you lived in that place,
看到 sunrise
You see the-
and
you
sunset，
see the sunrise and the sunset,
sunrise and sunset，
sunrise and sunset.
看到3個月，
And after seeing that for 3 months,
你講我要到去菲律賓咯，
you will say to yourself, I want to go back to the Philippines.
因為看來看去都是安尼。
Because all you see is the same thing.
頭一擺看真真受感動
First time you see it, you are so moved.
，after 3 months
But after 3 months,
都是菲律賓好，
it's better to be back in the Philippines.
都有日穿等隻。
At least we've got lechon back there.
我說咱嚟佚佗愛 vacation，
Sometimes we love to go on vacations.
哇，去看山、看山、看水，
To see the sun, to see the water.
啊，去 China，
You go to China.
我聽到什麼所在真水，什麼狗仔區，什麼華科街，什麼桂林，什麼吳沙，幾何邊啊，幾何幾何。
Like you go to different places in China, to Guilin and so on and so
我
forth.
跟你講，
Let me tell you,
當你看了幾年以後，
after you've seen that for a few years,
你發現這樣代志，
you will discover something.
特所在省，
Everywhere is the same.
啊冇什麼特別，
Nothing really special.
咱信耶穌個，
We believe in Jesus.
咱叫 Holy Land，
We go to Holy Land.
Holy Land。
We who are Christians, we go to Holy
我
Land.
跟你講，
Let me tell you.
你去到都係差不多省。
You go there and you come back, it's probably just the
你
same.
嗱做你去 Holy Land 都係真 Holy 哦，
You think that you go to Holy Land, you come back very holy?
這個人是騙你嘅啦，
They're just fooling you.
冇呀啦冇
It's
呀啦
not，true.
我去了都嚟啦啦，
I've been there and I've
嘛是冇啥
I've been
holy
back. Not much holiness either.
你知咩啊？
Brothers and sisters,
什麼你真真係冇做
what can bring you true satisfaction?
？Last week 我攰嘅去新加坡，
Last week, me and my whole family went to Singapore.
我睇到伊阿媽及我及伊見啦，及伊 grandma 及伊見啦講一句話。
And I heard the grandma said to my children,
哦，你幾見啦，真好氣
or
哦！
one of the grandma said, how many children you've
阿
got? Oh,
媽
you're
你
so
哋
blessed.
80歲都去新加坡啦呢？
Well, Amma is already 80 years old and it's my first time to go to
你
Singapore.
10個月去台灣、香港、新加坡啊，去特所在哦
And。you're so young and you've been to Taiwan, Singapore, and everywhere else.
我同你講啊，
Let me tell you,
你見啦，係咪笑什麼
what would be the child thinking in his
？So
heart?
what? So what？
So what?
你問你，安尼冇足啦吧？
You ask the children, are you satisfied yet?
你唔免出去咯。
So next year, is it okay if we don't go, if we
No.
don't travel abroad?
你個講埃及不得咯，
They would say that they want to go someplace else.
永遠會冇足。
They will never be satisfied.
什麼嘅好你冇足？
What can bring you true satisfaction?
有一年我去台灣，
One year I went to Taiwan
去參加一個 seminar，
to attend a seminar,
有一個人坐去一間餐館，
and someone brought me to a restaurant.
食小籠包，
We had 小籠包,
食落去以後，
and after eating that 小籠包,
實在小刺貪，
well, I was really so tempted.
真真好食，
It was really so
所以我心
delicious.
內就笑，各去一擺，各去一擺，
So
各去一擺
in。my heart, I was saying to myself, I want to go there again.
結果有一擺有一個接水跟我講話，
So one time there was a deacon who told me,
佢講牧師啊，你要去台灣去買冊喎？
Pastor, do you want us to go to Taiwan? Let's buy some books
我
there.
講 yes，
I said, yes.
但是其實我嘅心內唔是去買冊去食，
Actually, my motive there wasn't really to buy books, but to eat.
我排斥講，因為無夠熟練，無夠熟練。
I was just embarrassed to say that because that is not going to be very spiritual to say.
嗱，買冊就熟練，食小籠包冇熟練，
To buy books is more spiritual than eating 小籠包.
所以我去台灣，我去食小籠包。
So we went to Taiwan, we ate 小籠包again.
但我係忽然間笑一項代志，
But then suddenly I thought to myself,
我嗱徛喺台北，
if I were to live in Taipei,
特你去食小籠包
and if I were to eat 小籠包 every day,
，so what？
so what?
咪是呀咯。
You would get bored.
世界無隻物件，互你真正得到滿足，
There is nothing in this world that can bring you true satisfaction.
因為 you get bored。
Because you will get bored.
你感覺真正無聊，真正悶。
You will feel bored.
But
But
耶和華那是你嘅牧者，
if the Lord is your shepherd,
你永遠會欠缺，
you shall never be in want.
你永遠會永遠冇感覺真無變
You will
boring。
never feel bored.
為什麼你知冇？
Why?
因為所有嘅豐富，上帝所有嘅豐富，都喺耶穌基督嘅裏面。
Because all the abundance of God can be found in the Lord Jesus
你
Christ.
永遠冇完全了解你嘅基督，
You will never be able to completely understand or comprehend your Christ
因為佢少嘅豐富，
because He is too abundant.
你少看未？
Think about
等咱當
this.
中去天頂嘅時陣，
When we all get to heaven,
創啥？
what do we do there?
敬拜上帝
Worship God,
，serving God。
serving God.
你感覺也無靈咩？
You might think that it would be boring.
一特你唱話，
We would be singing every day.
好特都唔免講道喎，
Oh, it's good that I don't have to preach anymore.
講道咩特解困咁樣就。
Because if I preach and then you all fall asleep, what
你
happens?
覺得啊？你咪超 boring 啊
You know, you think that this might be boring.
？No，
No.
因為每一擺當你敬拜基督嘅時陣，
Because every time when you worship Christ,
你有新嘅發現。
you will have a new discovery.
You never get bored when you worshiping the Lord。
You will never get bored when you worship the Lord.
所以只有基督是咱真正嘅滿足。
So only Christ is our real satisfaction.
飢渴慕義嘅人有福咯。
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for
你若
righteousness.
對到遵行上帝旨意，你有福咯。
And if you pursue doing God's will, you are blessed
因為你的確得到幫助。
because you will be filled